Hi everybody, hope you're having a great night. Coming to you from Detroit, Michigan tonight, talking about StrengthsFinder theme, actually the Clifton Strengths theme of Maximizer. Now, Maximizer is an influencing theme. People with Maximizer want to extract the greatest amount of value from anything. So Maximizers take good and they make it great. And so this can be in how they want to be the very best at what they do. They want to naturally help others be the best. In fact, a lot of times we call Maximizers the varsity coaches of the world. They like taking the fact that someone else taught somebody else how to dribble, but then they take them and they turn them into actual champions. So people with Maximizer, they're kind of always focusing on can we be the best. Now, this super high standard can be about them and also about their teams. So what's interesting about Maximizers, I've often had them say to me, you know, I set goals, and people wonder why I don't celebrate when I set goals. And they say, well, when I set a goal to, let's say, reach 100 of something, if we reach 100, my first thought is, we should have said 110. See, they have to live with this constant dissatisfaction just a little bit on the settings. They have to be kind of, they always want to push the boundaries just a little bit. They want to go to the next level. They want to take good and make it great. So when it comes to being a team, they call out the team to greatness, and they don't want to just win. They want to win in ways that the world will recognize it as greatness. And so in fact, in some ways, Maximizer and competition look very similar. Now remember, competition is constantly working in comparison to a benchmark. Maximizer is striving based on their own expectation of personal excellence. And so you may see them similar, they may function similarly, but the motivation is just slightly different. Maximizers, it's funny, that drive to get the greatest value out of things can show up in really interesting ways. My buddy Dave, he'll go to the store needing one garden hose and come home with 3. Well, why? Because it was buy 2, get a third one free. You know, they're all about getting the most value out of things. I had a woman one time say to me, my Maximizer shows up when I shop at stores. Like, I love the Nordstrom sales because you can get a $200 shirt for $5.10. It's so ugly I'll never wear it, but hey, what a great deal. They like quality, especially like quality that others don't realize is quality. So they're always kind of driving to make sure, am I getting all the value out of it? Am I extracting the value out of everything I have? When it comes to communication, they express high levels of expectation. They naturally want to say, let's do this really well. So they're driving other people to do that. When it comes to decision making, they prioritize the solution that they think they can win and win recognizably in the eyes of others. What's interesting is Maximizers sign up to be part of teams that are exceptional, that are great. So when we say, hey, we're going to be the best sales team in the region, they want to be on that team. But then 3/4 of the way through the year, when they realize they'll miss their goal and the team reassesses and goes, well, we're going to settle for 75% of our goal. For Maximizers, every time you lower your standards, they lower their motivation to want to be with you. Maximizers at times will sometimes be a little sparse with their praise of teammates. And a lot of times Maximizers will say to me, people will say to Maximizers, I just wish you'd affirm us more. And I've had Maximizers say to me, I picked you to be on my team. What more affirmation do you need? See, if you're on team with them, if a Maximizer selects you, they hire you, they choose you, and they haven't gotten rid of you, that's a great compliment. They think you're good enough. They think you have what it takes. So when it comes to communication, they express high standards. They select teams being a part of that and decisions that are the best possible decision that'll be recognized as great. When it comes to self-management, they need to be involved in activities where they can kind of chase themselves. They need to be able to run against their personal times. They need to have standards and do things to a level of greatness because that's energizing. It's reinforcing of all their training and all their effort. Being able to compete in things on weekends like triathlons and cycling and things like that. They need to have high standards of performance. Maybe it's composing music or writing or just levels of fitness. Maximizers are driven to that. Maximizers call out greatness in all of us. And if you're on a team with one, look to them to help us set standards. Maximizers, work hard to express your pleasure, manage that dissatisfaction, don't let it turn to guilt and shame, watch out for negativity when we don't quite meet your goals, but keep calling us to best version of ourselves. That is Theme Thursday for this week. So, if you have another theme I'd love to hear, please go ahead and stick a comment on this theme. We'll pick one for next week. If you know somebody with Maximizer, please tag them. them here. Hope you've had a great week. Look forward to talking to you next week on 3 Minute Coach. My name is Michael Dauphiny. Have a great night. Lead courageously.